Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Friday Night Magic. As you can see here, Mr. Boopster. We are going to do the Planeswalker decks, Huatli, Dinosaur Knight, versus Jace, Ingenious Mind Mage. Now, I realize we're a little late to this party, because this product's been out for a while, and we weren't originally even going to do it, but I got a killer deal on the Jace deck at a Walgreens. It was like $5, and considering it also comes with 2 packs, I thought, like, well, that's obviously worth it. And then I caved and bought this one at retail price, because I figured might as well try and make a video out of it. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've never really even looked through these deck lists or anything. I don't know much about this product, so it's kind of almost like a dual deck in a way. Like our dual deck videos where we just kind of unbox it.
Yeah, I think we did the Chandra and Nissa one.
Well, we did.
Yeah, back
I'm not saying the matchup plays like a dual deck necessarily, although it probably will. I'm saying it's more, we've never played these decks before. This is the first time.
Yes.
Which is how we do when a new dual deck comes out. So, yeah. I'm going to be playing the Huatli deck.
I'll be playing Jace.
And to decide who goes first, since I liked it so much last time, let's do some animal emotions. So, who's going to win in a fight? Will it be an angry...
I think it's a confused frog.
Oh, is that confused? Yes, a confused toad, or a sad ant.
I think the toad's got that.
Probably. Do toads eat insects? I'm not actually sure. I think so, right? Because the tongue comes out. No. Yeah. Okay.
And the ant's very sad, so
That's true. Yeah, he's a little too sad to fight. The toad is confused though. I don't know, but the toad's just bigger. So
yes.
So let's just call it toad. So I'll be going first. I'm gonna sleeve this up, and we'll see you in game 1. Alright, game 1. Show my hand. As you may be able to tell, still a little plugged up. That's what I got going on. Go ahead.
And I've got those.
Alright, so I'm going to lead with a Meowton. Pass turn.
Rough turn.
Very pretty mountain. Also.
I'm going to lead with an island. Turgo.
Draw. Here's a plains and a raptor companion. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Everyone needs a little raptor companion from then and again.
Forest. And here's a Deeproot Warrior.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And Turgo.
Draw. It becomes blocked, it gets bigger. Okay. Bash.
Shock.
It's a mountain. Here is Huatli's Snubhorn.
2/2 with Vigilance.
Yes. Slightly better bear.
Draw for turn.
But worse because it's a dinosaur, not an actual bear.
Island. Kumena's Speaker, who's a 1-mana 2/2, since I control an island.
pretty good.
And a Shaper Apprentice who has flying as long as I control another merfolk.
Okay. So the
Turgo.
Jace deck's actually a merfolk deck. Interesting. Draw. Huh. So that's a 2/2 and that's a 2/1 with flying.
Yes.
Bash.
I lose the flying. I don't think it's worth it. I'll take it. 18.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Forest. Attack you for 2.
Just with that one, huh? 18. Ooh, 4 mana.
4 mana for a 2/5.
That's a weird thing.
Does deal with your 2/2, so.
It's true.
Turgo.
And a turn, I'm going to lightning strike that one. Draw. There's a plains. 2/5. That was so big. Yep, go ahead.
Untap.
Also a merfolk? Yes.
Draw for turn. Island 2.
16.
Three mana for a 3/3. Shapers of Nature.
So it can put a +1/+1 counter on anything, and then you remove a +1/+1 counter on anything to draw a card.
For very expensive costs.
Yes. Okay.
Enter go.
And a turn.
Bzzzt.
Draw. Ah, jeez. Raptor Companion. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, that's probably right.
5 mana.
Grasping Currents. To return those to your hand. And then I can search my library and or graveyard for my Jace.
So it's the rare version of that card that can find your namesake. Because there's usually 2, I think.
Yeah.
Or ones that care, anyway, about the main card.
It was literally the next card I was going to draw.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you got a land, it's pretty good. Weird that that's a sorcery. Like, I kind of get it, but it's blue.
Yeah. And
It's a bounce spell.
4.
12.
Jurgo.
Land, please. That's not a land. All right. Yeah, we'll just plop them back out, I guess. Go ahead.
Untap.
I would really
Draw for turn.
love a 5th land.
Hmm. 2.
10. Ooh, you missed a land too.
And here's Jace's Sentinel, which gets... It's a 1/3 that gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked if I control Jace.
Okay.
Enter go.
Draw. Mountain. Finally. So 1/3 and a 2/5.
Yeah, those really aren't great attacks.
No. So, I guess I'm just going to go for a Sunblessed Mount. So, this is my version of that. It's a 4/4 that searches for my Planeswalker. which seems pretty good. If that just said fetch like any Huatli, it'd probably be somewhat playable, but it has to fetch this one, which...
Yeah, and with the legendary Planeswalker change, I'm pretty sure there's a 4/4 first strike that can find a legendary card for you, so...
Yeah. Sure.
It probably wouldn't be playable, fetching only a specific one, though Dinosaur could mean the difference.
Yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead.
End of turn. River Herald's Boon. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and a +1/+1 counter on up to one target merfolk.
Oh, neat.
We'll spread it around.
Sure. That puts him out of range of these guys now, too.
He's a 2/4, so... Yeah, if he had attacked into that, that'd have been really bad.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
Did you get a land? That's the question.
I did not. But I did get, well, I have Castaway's Despair.
Ooh.
So when it enters the battlefield, it taps that and it doesn't untap.
Wow. Okay. So it's a
4-mana
even more expensive claustrophobia, basically.
Yeah.
Sure.
It just doesn't cost double blue.
Sounds good.
And with only 2 power, I couldn't kill both of them. If you double blocked, I could only kill one. You're at 10, though?
I'm at 10.
Just 3 in the air.
Sure. 7.
Enter go.
Land off top? No. That's not very good. Okay. Now I'm in actually a lot of trouble. So... best I can do is just plop down some dudes. Here's Territorial Hammer Skull. 2/3 when it attacks tap target creature and opponent controls. And Tilonali's Knight. 2 mana 2/2 when it attacks. If I control a dinosaur, it gets +1/+1. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Still not a land, but I don't think that means anything. You're at 7.
I'm at 7.
You're tapped out.
Tapped out.
4 mana for a Tempest Caller. And when it enters the battlefield, it taps all creatures target opponent controls.
Oh. Yeah.
And I conveniently have 7 power on the board.
Yep, that'll do it.
7.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. My next turn was going to be pretty absurd. But, ooh. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped. Because that comes in tap.
Comes in play tap.
But, yeah, you got me. You got me. And neither of us got to cast these, even though we both had them in our hands.
At the same time.
Oh, really?
I had a tap land coming too.
Jeez. So I don't actually know if that was close, because I never really got to be aggressive at all. Like, I was saving my spells till I actually had a fairly decent board size, and then being aggressive would actually make sense, but... yeah,
Flyer
I don't
was
know.
able to
We'll
take
see.
you low enough, and then...
Yep. Well, you will see what happens in Game 2. Okay, Game 2. Gonna show my hand. It's fine, but I like this guy a lot, so... go ahead.
And we've got... those...
Whoop. Alright. Here's a plains. Here's a Kinjali's Collar. Makes dinosaurs cost 1 less. Pass turn.
Rough turn.
Which is handy, because this deck has a lot of dinosaurs.
Island, enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. But I think this turn, Mountain and Tilonali's Knight. So not a dinosaur, but if I control a dinosaur, when it attacks, it gets +1/+1. Pass the turn.
Rough turn. Forest and A Deep Root Warrior.
Sure.
Turgo.
It's the guy that becomes a 3/3 when he's blocked?
Yeah. Which is pretty decent against your 0/3 wall.
Yeah. Here's a mountain. And here's a 3-mana Bonded Horncrest. 5/5 that can't attack or block alone. But I now control a dinosaur, so I'm going to attack with this for 3.
17.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
Yeah, unfortunately, this still isn't a very good block, because you'll just take out my collar. Even if I double block. Not ideal.
Best here. Island. Checking for 2's not really where we want to be. So I think we'll go for a Vine Shaper Mystic, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 merfolk.
Sweet.
So I have a 2/4 and a 3/3. Enter go.
Those are pretty good blockers. Draw. Here's a Plains. I'm gonna bash with these two for 8. So that's a 3/3 and a 5/5.
Block like that.
Just like that. So a trade and you take 5?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Go to 12.
Then here is a Territorial Hammerskull with a low cost of 2 mana. So it's that one that when it attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls, 2/3. And a Huatli's Snubhorn, 2/2 with Vigilance. Go ahead. This collar's been
Untap.
incredible this game.
Draw for turn. Is that what we do? I think that's what we do. Island. And I'm sorry, but your dinosaur has come down with a bad case of being sad.
Sure. Castaway's Despair.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw. Here's a Stone Quarry tapped. And yeah, I guess bash with these, tap that. So 4.
Go to 8.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Two mana for Jace's Sentinel.
Sure.
So just a 1/3.
Yep.
Enter go.
Draw. 1/3 and a 2/4. Bash, tap the 2/4.
We shall block. Doesn't matter, so that one.
Same amount. So 2.
And 4 damage. River Herald's Boon to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and up to 1 target merfolk.
Let's see here. So that would make this a 2/4. Then I guess I'll Slash of Talons it as well. So 2 damage, target creature.
So it will finish it off.
So these will trade.
Yeah,
and
once
that
he gets the counter.
Yeah. Yeah, and you
then
took
they
2
trade.
already? I assume?
No. So then, go to 6.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
So that's now a 3/5. Just 3/5. Okay.
And here's a 2/1 who gets flying as long as I control the merfolk. Jurgo.
That guy single-handedly killed me in the first game. Pretty much single-handedly. Tapped that down.
Yeah, we'll take it. Go to 4.
Here's a plains. Go ahead.
End of your turn. River Herald's Boon.
Yep.
Again. 1 target creature and 1 target merfolk.
Sounds good.
Untap.
I mean, it doesn't. It sounds like a lot of damage, but...
Jade Guardian. So he's a 2/2 with hexproof, and when he enters the battlefield, he can put a +1/+1 counter on target merfolk. And it's going to be him.
Sure.
So he's a 3/3 with hexproof. 3 in the air.
17.
Jurgo.
So can't tap that guy down. Draw a card.
So the 3/3 does defeat the 2/3 anyway.
Yeah. Here's a Huatli's Snubhorn, which is looking pretty small on this board. Pass
Yeah,
turn.
apparently I have 1/1/1 counters for days.
Yeah.
Untap.
Apparently.
Draw for turn.
It's also weird that a Jace deck has a green. Like, I get it. They're showing off Merfolk, but...
Yeah, it is a little weird. Here's a Jungle Delver, who's a 1/1 who can pay 4 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Sure.
3 in the air.
I will take it. 14.
Enter go.
Well, let's make dinosaurs even cheaper. Go ahead.
End of your turn, +1/+1 counter.
Yep.
Untap. Draw for turn. Is that better than a +1/+1 counter? I think so. So you have a 2/2 and 2/3.
Yeah.
But I currently have a 4/6. Swing for 7.
For 7. So how big are these?
A 4/6 and
4,
a
6,
3/2.
and a 3/2 that I can't block.
A 3/2 flyer.
I think I'm going to chump block the biggest one and just take 3.
Yeah, you probably don't need to make your dinosaurs cheaper when you
Not
have
at this
6 mana.
Not at this point. Go to 11. As far as I know, that gigantic mythic rare one isn't in here, so...
And a Jade Guardian.
Ugh.
I need another dice.
Here we go. Yep.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Here's a 3/1. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. Here, 3/1.
Yes.
But 4/6 could still trade for 2 of your things. So I think it's still worth attacking for 7.
Yeah, still, I don't think I need this yet, so I'm going to block the big one. Take 3. Go to 8.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Attack with these. Tap the only one I can target. So 7.
Trade with the 3/1 and block the territorial.
So these 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 damage gets through.
Here's a bonded Horncrest. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Respond to that by lightning striking you. I don't know what like 6 mana counter spells you could potentially have in the deck, so I wanted to make sure you did that first.
I was just waiting for something better to bounce, but turns out I should have been thinking of Lightning Strike and bounce 2 threats.
Yeah, I put you to 4, and I'm looking at this in my hand. I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get 1 more damage through. But yeah, whew. All right. So that was game 2. Pretty close one, actually. That was a bit of a barn burner. Because I was at 8, and your board was much bigger than mine. But yeah, so that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got those.
And for me, taking a little bit of a risk with this one, but I like that. So, go ahead.
Forest. And a speaker who gets +1/+1 as long as I control a merfolk or an island.
Sure.
Turgo.
I assume he doesn't count himself. I'm like, that'd be... Why even bother then? Here's a plains. Here's a collar. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked well last time.
Yeah, and I don't really have an answer to that, so he kind of just gets to sit there.
Yeah.
So there's my island to pump him.
Yep.
And here's a guy who could actually get through to that.
Sure.
Turgo.
Draw a card. It's probably not better. So, here's a 2/2 with Vigilance. And a Stone Quarry tapped. Go ahead.
Untap.
Didn't have a, like, blisteringly fast turn.
Draw for turn. Ooh.
I'll take it.
Forced. 3 mana for Vine Shaper Mystic. Gets to put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target merfolk.
Sure.
So, itself, this guy.
Yep. So that's a 3/3 now?
Yes.
And that's a
That's
2/4.
2/4.
Okay.
5. Of course, if you block
If I block that one, it gets bigger. I'll take it. 15.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Here's a mountain. That guy's gigantic, so pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Island. It's a very pretty island.
Yeah. Indeed.
And so he just kind of gets blocked for free. 5.
Got a Slash of Talons, the 2/2.
Dead.
And I'm gonna Lightning Strike the 3/3.
Also dead.
And I'll take 0 damage. Continue.
And here's a 4 mana 2/5.
Ugh. Gross.
Turgo.
Would have taken both of these spells to deal with that one guy. It's pretty bad. Here's a plains. Here is a Pterodon Knight. 3/3 that gets flying if I control a dinosaur, which I do. Pass turn.
Finally, you get a flyer.
I didn't even know that there were any. Honestly. Haven't seen one yet.
Untap.
This one's kind of a flyer.
Here's a woodland stream.
I'd much rather just have the Pterodon that he's the knight of.
And attacking doesn't accomplish anything, so it's your go.
Yeah, not overly. Draw. Ugh. Yeah, that's still a 2/5 and a 2/4. But I can caca in the air.
17.
Play a mountain. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Huzzah. Forest.
Ooh.
5 mana. For an air elemental, which is a 4/4 with flying.
It's a big boy.
Kind of 1-ups your 3/3.
A little bit.
Turgo.
Draw a card. Ugh.
He's probably like the
We're
only
having-
non-merfolk
We're having
deck so far.
we're having game 1 curse of these don't do anything.
I mean, at least I've got 6 mana, and so have you. So if we get the Planeswalker, we could finally cast it.
That's true. That is true. 2/5 and a 2/4.
White removal's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very strange card.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but normally it's like destroy
Yeah.
target attacking creature, but
Go ahead.
I guess damage works when they're dinosaurs.
Kind of reminds me of Sunlance almost. Even though that was a shifted card.
Shifted Lightning Bolt.
Sort of.
Rough turn.
It's not as good.
No, definitely not. But they had to make it work within
Yeah.
White's color, so... Which I think it still breaks it quite a bit, but...
Mm-hmm.
Shaper Apprentice, another flyer.
Yep.
And that's big. And... 4.
11.
Turgo.
I'm starting to think this deck is very underpowered. There's a 3/1.
I think the deck that just happens to have a 4-mana 2/5 is just...
Well, but even your cheap stuff has way bigger butts than I can get over.
Yeah.
Like, I can make a 3/1, but when you got a bunch of things that
Yeah,
have
but
4
I have
toughness,
like 3-mana 2/4s that also pump something else. It's
Yeah.
kind of...
like I get what they're going for, but yeah, I'll bash for 3 in the air.
Take it. 14.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. An island.
Yep.
6 in the air.
I'll take that. Going to 5.
Enter go.
Untap. Something good, please. Or a land. Land would work too.
Wait, you need a land?
No, I'm kidding. I definitely don't need a land, but here's one. You're at
14.
14. Yeah, gross. So technically I'm not dead in next turn. Technically. Only technically. Those things block these very efficiently. Bash for 3, and I will Huatli Spurring it to give it +2/+0 until end of turn. Because I don't have a Huatli, so 5 in the air.
9.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. You know what? We're getting to the point where, yeah, I have 8 mana, so sure, whatever. He's decent now. Here's a 1-drop. Pay 4 mana to pump himself.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I have enough mana to pump him twice
That
every
is pretty
turn.
good.
You have 1 card in hand?
Yes.
I'm at 9. So you probably have an answer to the 5 in the air, because you have no blockers. So I think we're just Yeah, one of them doesn't really attack profitably.
Yeah, either one of these just 0/3 blocks it pretty efficiently, but at the same time, they're keeping back my 3/1 and my 2/2. It's kind of just a stall.
Yeah, we are going to attack with them.
Send the whole team in, huh? Okay, well, we're going to Rallying Roar. Creatures I control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Untap them.
Oh.
So that's pretty good. So I could trade this with the Air Elemental, I suppose. But I think it's better to have it up. I don't know what I could draw next turn, but I think I have to give myself the most options. So I'm going to block the 2/1 with that. So 2/4 and a 2/5, right?
Yeah. And you don't have to block with him, so
Yeah.
I don't even get any kills.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that.
Yeah, you don't kill them,
Yeah.
but you don't lose anything.
I think I'm just going to do that.
Great. So you're taking 4.
Yes, 4. Go to 1.
Shaper Apprentice down.
Yes. No, he's not down. Oh, your guys, right, yeah. I thought you were talking about mine.
No. And we'll pump this guy.
Sure.
So I have a 2/2 on the ground.
Sure.
Go.
Now, I don't know what I could draw. But I know that's not it. Here's a 0/3. And, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just attacking, huh?
Yeah, because I'm dead anyway. So.
Are you sure? I don't think you're dead.
Oh, I guess not, technically.
Yeah,
he can chump block this.
Yeah, he can chump block that.
That's true.
And then you have blockers for that.
Yeah.
And this. So you wouldn't be dead.
Okay, just gonna send in these then. Or does that kill me? Let me see here. 1.
You'd still have
2,
blockers
3,
if I...
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so just...
Just these two. For 5.
5.
Because either way, if you put this in front of something, it'll trade with that thing.
Yeah.
And then I only
As
have
opposed to
worry
next
about
turn, if
3.
we don't draw anything, he's bigger. So I think I'll take 5. Go to 4.
Go ahead.
Untap. Gives me better options if I top deck a land.
True.
So I can just double pump them.
I mean, I'm going to have to do some pretty pitiful... Oh my god.
Double pump them.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't really worth casting.
Sure.
So, 4... 8.
Just those two?
Yes.
Well, I'm obliged to block both of them.
Yeah.
So I will. Like that.
Enter go.
Some good. So I'm 100% dead in the air next turn.
Yes.
Boosh.
You've been attacking with the 0/3.
Yes.
Like that.
Deal. So that just eats both these.
Just eats both of them.
And you take 0 damage.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Ouch. Untap. Draw for turn. I was really hoping just to cast a Jace, you know?
Yeah, I know. I would have loved to cast a Huatli.
Double pump.
Yep.
Attack for 6, 10, 14.
So I'm at 1 and you're at 4, right?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're at 1. Lightning strike your face.
Go to 1.
And then I'll take way more damage than I can absorb. Yeah, all right. Oh, are you kidding me? That would have been so good. Oh, well. All right. Well, this was this matchup. I feel like this deck's a little weak against this one just because you have way bigger toughness. Like, it seems to me like the point of this deck
having
is...
an air elemental, I wasn't expecting that. I'm thinking like, oh, you're 3/3 flyer. I think outclasses me. And then I drew air elemental and I realized, nope, I was wrong.
Maybe I just didn't draw the big expensive stuff because I'm noticing there's a 8-drop here. There's Burning Sun's avatars in this deck. I think I just drew like all the commons and uncommons. But yeah, I don't know. So if you played this matchup at home, let us know. if you think it's balanced, or if it's not balanced, which direction it's balanced in. And, yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye.